Okay, so we've spent the last 3 days going around the island and checking out all the different habitats we have around here. So we started in the lowland where it's quite nice and friendly for us because it's not too humid, and then the last couple of days we've been up in the jungle, really getting stuck in and really getting to see all parts of the island, all the different ecosystems, and getting a feel for the conditions and getting acclimatized to that, and also getting our eye into so we can start picking out different species on our way. So we've seen some really cool stuff like scorpions and snakes, etc. So we've done all that, and now we're finally getting down to actually starting to collect our data and do some surveys. So today we're going to start in the nice and easy to access lowland area where there's not too many trees and bushes to get through. So we'll go there and we're going to start doing invert work and plant work. So it's quite simple. So all we need for the plants is a tape measure and our own judgment, and then we've got all sorts for the invertebrates, sweep nets, pitfall traps. So we're going to be laying all those out, and then we're going to come back and check them tomorrow. So hopefully it goes well and we can get some good stuff.
So this is going to be one transit from here till when should we stop?
I'd give maybe 3 or 4 meters between each one of these.
Okay. And well, you're going to use all of them? All 20?
How many have you got? Yeah, I'd do 4 here. Yeah. We'll do 5 transects of pitfall traps. 4 at each transect.
Yeah, we're especially with the insects. I mean, they're so that's tough. But we're hoping to find orchids because they're so threatened all over the world.
Yeah.
We're hoping to find some here, and as well as the.
Should we do one by the bushes?
Yeah. So keep an eye out if you see anything. Just give me a hole. So yeah, we'll go this way, and then we'll do a similar transit.
Yeah.
Going that way.
Okay, so we've split the team into 2 groups to do our plants and our inverts today. I'm just currently going from the plant group to the invert group, and we're just trying to get everyone coordinated, get everyone up to speed on the methods, and get everyone used to what they're doing. We've also got a lot of volunteers from the island that have come along with us today, so try and put them to work and get them involved as much as possible. And it's getting there. It's always slow progress when you start because, everyone's, I've practiced all these techniques in England, but they're not quite the same once you get somewhere like this. So we've started somewhere really friendly like this. I mean, this is not anything like the jungle. This is nice and open. You can see what you're doing. You get a good estimate of distances. So it was the best place to start really for us. So we're just going to head over now to the invert group, see how they're getting on, and catch up with you in a bit.
Okay, so at the minute we're taking transects for the plants and the habitats. So we're looking at canopy cover. We started from the riverbed, which is deep in there, and we're going out for about 50 metres, 5 metres each side of the transect, and just taking the height, the diameter of the branch of the trunk, and then taking pictures as well of like the leaves and any berries or flowers that might be on it to help identify it. So a lot of this is quite new to us, so we're having to document it pretty thoroughly so that we know exactly what.
Our list is pretty much like tree 1 because obviously we don't know what species they are yet, but we're hoping to get the Khmer boys to, when we've got our ID guides, to ID them for us, because they can ID the plants but they can't tell us what they are in English, so by having the bird guides, plant guides, we can translate that.
Yeah, there's there are more times.
Okay, so we've got the invert group hard at work. How's it going, Is?
So we've dug some pitfall traps along a transect, going pretty well, and then I've got some of the volunteers to start doing some heavy sweep netting, and the Cambodian students are off finding fun things.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's going well. We've done like a line, and we're just getting them to follow the line, just bashing trees and getting all the tiny invertebrates out and stuff. So
great.
Yeah.
And the reason we've done a line from the shore coming inland is because it gives us a much better idea of how the habitat changes. We could do one straight along the beach, but that would really only give you one habitat type, whereas it changes so quickly as we come in here and get into the lowland that this is a much better way of getting an accurate or more accurate representation of how things change and how they develop with the increasing humidity and lack of exposure, or and all those different environmental factors.
Yeah, see, this is the problem with this.
Is it daar? Zie je hem?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting bitten.
We just tried to catch the scene.
If you hurry up, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, got it. Damn it.
Something small.
So today we put pitfall traps along 2 transects. So in total we put down 20 pitfall traps. So we buried them basically to the rim, so that the rim of the plastic water bottle was at the soil level. We're just hoping that some invertebrates are going to walk in and drop in, and then we're going to ID them tomorrow. At the same time, we also got some volunteers that thankfully helped us out today with some sweep netting and also some canopy bashing, and we've just been collecting samples, and in total I think we found today around 20 species. So we've got a lot of work to do in terms of IDing, but it's really exciting just because there's some crazy things that we found already. So yeah, we're going to check tomorrow morning for the pitfall traps, and hopefully we'll get even more.